right? And I found out recently that those two are friends.
Yeah.
There's a group of these people who are all friends. I can name them, and they're all a crowd. So I got blackballed by them both at the same time. So I went on and I realized that one of the guys that hosts that show is a regular at their show that you can watch on YouTube. And while I got into a spat with this guy, I go, well, I don't really believe your anti-establishment ethics. I'm going to go on your page. So he goes, go ahead. So I go on his page, and there's all this David Icke shit. Do you know what David Icke is? David Icke, who I cannot put in the title of this video because it could fuck with our algorithm. And I posted this clip on the comments, and you can go see it. And Jason Krychek saw this. I posted a fucking article, an essay written by David Icke about how Adolf Hitler was Jewish, and he had the bloodline, the Rothschild reptilian bloodline. So David Icke is the guy who popularized the idea that famous people are
reptiles?
Shape-shifting Jewish reptiles.
He's the guy who started reptilians.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Jesus Christ.
now you could wear this shirt ironically, but it's Trolls versus Trolled. And he's performing there, and he's friends with these guys, and he's got a shirt that says Icke, picture of David Icke, and it says Icke is right. So I think I might have been blackballed by a fucking gang of anti-Semites, like Nazis. I don't want to go so far as to call this Marilyn Monroe.
Right.
I don't want, but the idea of a Nazi, Nazi Marilyn Monroe impersonator is funny.
Honestly, you think there's a good chance that the Icke is right is just him saying, like, I support this guy?
Oh, yeah, no, he's an Icke fan. He's got a bunch of David Icke posts.
I mean,
and there's no way you don't know that.
Okay.
What he's about. That's what he's famous for.
Okay.
He's like banned from fucking Alex Jones. Fucking believes that David Icke is a CIA agent who's trying to discredit the conspiracy theory community. That's how like he doesn't even want anything to do with the guy.
It's like how Republicans are with Trump.
Yeah, well, I guess.
Or whenever he was first starting to run.
Yeah. Oh, never Trump? Yeah, he's like a never Icke. I just wonder, it's been my experience, most of these people like that don't fucking go outside of their group. Like, they don't have, like, naysayers in their, like, inner circle. And there's no doubt that these guys are friends. In my mind. So I think the people who might have blackballed me are like
anti-Semites,
like Holocaust revisionist anti-Semites, not like the hilarious anti-Semites that we are.
Yeah.
But actual fucking like Matt Salt is a Jew. not like that.
Right.
But like the Holocaust is a conspiracy created by Jews to make money.
That says "Goy and Proud."
Exactly, Goys in the Hood. I want to make a movie called Goys in the Hood about how Jews keep us in ghettos.
Or Goys Night.
Goys in the Hood. And all the cops sound like Bernie Sanders. Get up against the fool, you goy.
You goy.
Get up against your mashuganas. Your goy mashuganas. Yeah, I wonder if any of them think that McDonald's is owned by Jews and they make Big Macs out of goy children. That's fascinating. So I don't know how to handle that information, but fucking honestly,
it's weird that conspiracy theory people like are as open about it as they are. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if you really believe that shit, you know how people view you. Like
yeah.
How most people view conspiracy theorists.
I think that a lot of people don't have like an anti-Semitic bone in their body, but they have no idea like the history
of most conspiracies leading back to blaming the Jews.
I think the anti-Semitism is how conspiracy theories were born. I mean, not outside of like the conspiracy theory I just said about fucking killing working class people, but like Illuminati and the protocols of the elders of Zion and all that fucking shit. That's all like.
Oh, I was listening to something and the person said Illuminati instead of a different word. I can't remember what it was, and it was like a commercial or some shit. And I was like, they let that go through. I forgot. It was definitely not supposed to be Illuminati though. I can't. It was like.
Oh, was it like a lighting company or something?
It was along the lines of like Luminate or something in that thing, and then they just said Illuminati. I can't remember what the word was.
There's a Facebook page. They're not that active anymore, but in the early days when I was on Facebook, I became friends with these pages because it was hilarious. It was called the Illuminati, but all they did was post like motivational speaking quotes. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Do you believe any of the conspiracies, dude?
Which conspiracies?
Do you think that this is all kind of controlled in a way?
Oh no, I do know, but you've watched Manufacturing Consent. It's a fun movie to watch. I mean, it's not fun, but I mean, it's not boring. Noam Chomsky can be very boring when he talks, but they edit it in such a way that it's like where they just cover his career, and he just fucking breaks it down. It's like the real Red Pill, and it just explains. Like he'll take a New York Times article. Like he was active in East Timor. So East Timor, the Indonesian government was funded by the American government, and they basically committed genocide in East Timor. And there were reporters like from Australia or whatever who were murdered and shit. And then finally they got some coverage in England. And then when the New York Times reprinted the English paper, they cut out all the information about U.S. involvement.
The New York Times did?
Yeah.
What do you think is
the
most
all the news
trustworthy
that's fit to print?
News story? Our news sources.
The Majority Report, the guy who won't debate comedy with me until I get more fucking viewers, until I get more subscribers. Like and subscribe so the next time Sam Seder is in Vegas, we can have a debate. But I think he's like a little busy right now.
But you think that's like the best source for news?
Yes. Because first of all, he's gonna.
That's one thing I've learned. First of all, is that the New York Times is like.
Because first of all, this is
basically tabloid news.
This is how you know.
At this point.
This is how you know. Because first of all, their knowledge of history and foreign policy and economics is just amazing. Second of all, they're fucking funny. They don't believe in they have a debate. This is what I wanted to debate. Sam Seder's very about political correctness, and Michael Brooks hates it. But so they're anti-woke, generally speaking, and Sam Seder just doesn't even touch woke shit anymore because it's just a joke to him, and political correct debates are stupid to him. So, but which is why I would beat him because he doesn't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
So, but here's the thing. They're hardcore fucking Bernie bros, but he will he will be the first one to say that if I don't vote for Joe Biden, I'm a fucking idiot. Like, because he'll be like, elections are not about your fucking feelings.
Yeah.
He's like, and he literally got into a debate with some Bernie bro where they were like, or I don't know if it was a libertarian or whatever, where they had a debate over which is better, 8 death camps or 12. And the argument was all death camps are bad. He's like, I agree, all death camps are bad, but less death camps are better. Yeah. And he would get into furious fucking debates. So that's how you know he's objective. He doesn't get emotional about he gets emotional when like kids are locked in cages.
It kind of reminds me of a fucking argument somebody did for someone that was pro-life about abortion being murder. It's just like, imagine you were in a room and on this side were like fertilized eggs for in vitro. There were like 25,
oh, yeah.
And on this side of the room there was a living baby.
Yeah.
And the room started to catch on fire and you knew you only had time to save one. Would it be those 25 lives or the one life?
I've never had a chance to debate.
You know what I mean?
You
would take that goddamn baby. Like,
next time I run across somebody, I should ask them that question.
And I was like, that's the perfect way to, like, it's...
Oh, I beat him. Pro-life debates are, like, really this easy to beat. You just got to ask them if healthcare is a right.
Yeah.
And then they always say no, and that's it.
If they keep this anti-abortion nonsense up, women are gonna wise up and go on a sex strike.
And we don't want that.
We don't want that.